Does it ever leave your head? If I say Holocaust, what all you see is those movies that you saw when you were a kid of all those skinny little people and all the dead bodies piled up. And I'm telling you that it's important. I told the Council General they should show that movie to everyone. Because
I wrote them and I thought a lot about it, and I thought, as a parent of like 3 little kids, I don't think I could handle it.
well, they didn't show a bunch of kids getting okay? They showed no sexual but the bloodlust, was just, and I mean, I surprisingly, I slept really well, okay, because I didn't think I was going to go to sleep.
I don't know if I could. I think
But
that would still haunt me.
Well, but part of the message is it should be. Because as bad as they talk about what happened and how the murders happened and all that stuff happened, and until you see it, and it's raw footage. No cutting, and it was, it just basically, because as an American Jew, when they talk about having a ceasefire or something like that, your inclination is to say yes.
Yeah, of course.
Make a deal, cut the deal, get your prisoners back, go back to the status quo. And I'm telling you, after seeing that movie,
it's not going to happen.
Go wipe them off. Go do a nuclear bomb.
Yes. Yeah. Where do you want to be at? Where is a good microphone at? Okay, stay there. Are you okay there?
Yeah. Where do people normally? You're normally over there, right? Should I go?
I need the microphone. I need you to help balance me out. So if this is a good microphone. You ready? Shabbat Shalom, everyone. So tonight, it is extra important that you pray hard because Orit and Arlene are not here. But it's also important that you pray loud because Orit and Orit are not here. So we have a special guest pianist with us tonight. Barry is going to help us lead through services. We're going to begin on page 11, Lechune Ranina. Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Ladonai. Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Ladonai. Naria, Litzur Yishenu Nikadma Fana Betoda. Naria, Litzur Yishenu Bismiro Naria Lo. Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Ladonai. Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Lechune Ranina, Ladonai. We continue on page 18, Zamru Ladonai. Zamru Ladonai Bekinor, Bekinor Vekol Zimra, Behatzrotzrot Vekol Shofar. Ariu lifnei Amelech Adonai. Zamru Adonai Bekinor, Bekinor Vekol Simra, Behatzrotzrot Vekol Shofar. Ariu lifnei Amelech Adonai. Iram Ayamulo Tevel Veyoshveva Neharot Yimchamochav Yachad Harim Yeranenu Lifnei Lifnei Adonai Kiva Lishpot Haaretz Yishpot Tevel Betzedek Ve'amim B'meisharim Yiram Ayamulo Tevel Ve'yoshveva Neharot Yimchamochav Yachad Harim Yeranenu. We continue together, page 20, Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtakavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtakavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtakavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtakavu lehar kodsho. If you're able to do so, please rise as we continue together. Mizmor LeDavid, page 21. Mizmor LeDavid, Avul Adonai b'nei Elim, Avul Adonai, Kavod va'ozai, Avul Adonai, Kevod Shemo Ishtakavu Adonai B'Adrat Kodesh, Kol Adonai Alamayim El HaKavod Irim Adonai Almayim Rabim Kol Adonai Bakoach Kol Adonai Behadar Kol Adonai Shaber Arazim Vayashaber Adonai Et Hartzei Havalon Vayarkidem Kemo Egel Levanon Vesirion Kemo ben Reimim Kol Adonai Otzleit Lavodesh Kol Adonai Yakil Midbar Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh, Gol Adonai Yechoye Ayalot, Vayechesov Yearot Uvechalo Kulo Omer Kavod Ay Adonai Lama Buya Shava Yeshev Adonai Melech Leolam Adonai Os Le'amo Yiten Adonai Yevarek Et Amo Vashalom Yai Nai 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 Yai Nai 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 Yai Nai 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 Yai Nai Nai Nai. Please be seated. We turn to page 23 as we prepare to greet the Shabbat bride, Lecha Dodi. We'll sing the first stanza of 23, the middle of 24, and then the last on page 25 when we rise. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Shamor V'Zachor B'dibor echad Hishmianu El HaMeyuchad Adonai echad U'shemo echad L'shemo tiferet V'letila Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Middle page 24. Hitoreri Kiva Orech Kumi Ori Uri Shir Daberi Kevod Adonai Alayik Nikla. Please rise. Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Bottom of page 25. Boy v'shalom ateret bala gam besimcha uvtzola tokemunei am segula boy kala lecha dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Penei Shabbat Nekabela. Please be seated. We continue on page 27, Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat. Mizmor Shir Leyom HaShabbat Tov lehodot la'Adonai Ulezamer leshimka elyon Ulezamer leshimka elyon מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. להגיד בבוקר עשתך, ועמוד קבלה לילות, עלי עשור ועלי נבל, עלי היגיון בכינור. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. כי שימתני אדוני בפועלך, במעשה ידיך רנן. מה גדלו מעשיך אדוני, מאוד עמקו מחשבותיך. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון, ולזמר לשמך עליון. We continue page 28, Sadiq Katamar. Sadiq Katamar Yifra Ke'eres Balvanon Yiskeh Shetulim Beveit Adonai Behatzrot Eloheinu Yafri Od Yenuvun Beseva Deshenim Berananim Yehu Lehagid Ki Ashar Adonai Suri Velo Avlatabom Edotecha Neu Meod Leveitcha Neva Kodesh Adonai Leorek Yamim. Mourners and those observing a yortzeit have an opportunity to say the mourner's Kaddish, which can be found on page 30. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divara kirute v'yamlik malkute, b'chayechon uv'yomechon, uv'chaye dekol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kariv v'imru, amen, yehei shmei rabbah mevorak le'alam u'lamei almaya. Yitbarak v'yishtabak, v'yitzpa'ar v'yitzramam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekudesha barichu, Le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran be'elma ve'imru, amen. Yehe shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimramav, hu ya'aseh shalom. Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Please be seated. You could be seated too, Olive, if you want.
Okay.
I want to tell you all about a purchase that I recently made, and I'm very excited about this new item in my home, and it means that I'm officially no longer cool now that I'm excited about purchases like these. And no, it's not a new television. No, it's not a new car. I am officially the proud owner of a new washer and dryer. Thank you. I feel like I have finally made it to adulthood because this machine really does it all. I mean, I really only need it to do one thing. You see, for men, we have this fantasy. We want to put all of our clothes into the machine at once. Maybe toss in some soap, then press a magic button and then just be done with the whole thing. And that's exactly what this magic machine does. You see, when I went to Home Depot, I found the guy in the washer and dryer section, and I told him, I said, I have too many children. I just have too many. And he showed me, he said, come here, I have just the thing. He showed me this enormous machine that has a big wash drum. And then he said these magic words. He said, you could probably fit all your clothes for the week in here and just do one cycle. And when he said that, I said, sold. This thing is great. It's like the Ferrari of washing machines. Instead of like a loud, obnoxious beep afterwards, it plays this happy little melodic tune, and I'm not even using liquid detergent anymore. I feel like I'm on a space station or something. My wife got these little Tide Pods. I'm not sure why we needed detergent in pod form, but there you go. You'd think with this newfangled machine, I could at least, have the energy to pour detergent into the machine. But no, science has brought us this far. I just throw one of those little gel pods in there and boom. Now my mother and my wife have warned me. They told me I need to separate my lights and my darks. And I've got to say that I've been doing it my way for years now, and nothing has gone wrong so far, because I'm throwing lights and darks and neons and grays and stripes and polka dots all in the same load. I'm still standing. Everything is still okay. Nothing horrible has happened yet. I think the reason I'm so happy with this machine is because when I was in rabbinical school, I lived on campus at American Jewish University, and I had to use the apartment laundry room. And it was rough because all the machines were super old and they were kind of gross, and they were coin operated. Who uses coins anymore? I felt like a pirate lugging around a coin purse. And college kids would put their clothes in there, and then they would forget about them, so they'd sit in the machine when I really needed it, and then I'd have to decide, do I take their clothes out? And the worst part is that I always got my clothes mixed up with everyone else's. I was always taking home someone else's sock, or they'd end up with my undershirt. But now, friends, I have my own machine, and I put all of the boys' clothes in there, and it just pummels their stains with jets of water and geysers of soap. You'd be surprised what kind of stains 3 boys can come up with. I found spaghetti sauce on my son's sock the other day. That must have been one interesting dinner. But whatever happens, I put all of their clothes in, press a magic button, and glue. Clean clothes. What a time to be alive. You might be wondering why I'm spending so much time talking about laundry. Well, I'll tell you, laundry is one of the things that we take for granted. It's all fun and games while your clothes are clean, but the moment they're not, things are not fun. I don't know if you remember when you first moved out from home and your mom wasn't around to do your laundry anymore. Or if you've ever had to do your laundry at someone else's house or at a laundromat where the laundry machine was kind of weird, it's no good. There's something about a clean set of clothes that makes us feel refreshed. Perhaps it makes us feel safe, and it certainly gives us a sense of cleanliness as well. Of course, I'm talking about cleanliness as the rain is pouring down on us. Believe it or not, the Torah is aware of this idea of cleanliness too. In this week's Parsha, Parshat Yitro, we're told about the scene where the Israelites are preparing to receive Torah on Mount Sinai. And Moses actually goes up to the mountain, and God tells Moses all the things they need to do to spiritually prepare to receive the Ten Commandments. He tells the people they're supposed to refrain from any sort of sexual relations, okay. He tells them they're not to touch the mountain in any way, okay. But then he tells them, this is in the Torah, God tells the people that they are to wash their clothes. Now this is interesting. Wash their clothes? Why does one need to wash their clothes in preparation to receive Torah? Now, notice, the Torah does not tell the Israelites to wash themselves. In fact, that would make a lot more sense. Judaism has a process of spiritual washing. It involves immersing in a mikveh. This is where someone can dunk themselves in a ritual bath in preparation for a life event, such as a conversion or a surgery or before a wedding. But why does the Torah not tell the Israelites to immerse themselves? This idea also bothers the rabbis, by the way. Some of the rabbis in their commentaries on the Bible note that when God instructs the Jews to wash their clothes, they say that he symbolically also tells them to wash themselves as well. He just doesn't explicitly say it. Okay, maybe. I think God wants the Israelites to put on clean clothes because when you wash your garments, you see all the transition of dirty to clean. All of those grass stains on your jeans are now gone. The wine splotch on your nice blouse, that's history. You're able to see all the mistakes and missteps that you had to wear around for the past couple of days. You're able to see all of those things fade away, from dirty to clean, from dark to light, from night to day. Tonight, dear friends, perhaps you're feeling as if you have dirty laundry too. Maybe things in your life have been hectic. Maybe things have been turbulent. Maybe you don't feel like you've had the opportunity to wash your metaphorical clothes. Well, I'm here to tell you that every time we come together to receive Torah, God gives us the chance to wash all the muck away from out of our lives. That is essentially what shul is designed to do, to be a place and a space where people can wash away the things that embarrass them, or wash away the things that bog them down, wash away the things that drag them down, or hinder their happiness. I'm so glad that you have all come to the Agudas Achim laundromat this evening, and you don't even have to have quarters to get in here. Shabbat Shalom. If you're able to do so, please rise as we turn to page 39 for the Baruch Hu. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da da Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Uma'ariv yom uvein laila, Mavdil ben Yahumei Laila, Adonai Tzivot Shemo, El Chai V'Kayam, Tamid Yimlok Aleinu Le'olam Va'ed, Baruch Atah Adonai, Ha'ma'ariv Arahavim. We continue on page 40, Ahavat Olam. Please be seated. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael Amcha Ahavta Torah u'mitzvot u'kimu mishpatim otanu limadeta Al ken Adonai Eloheinu b'shokveinu v'kumeinu nasiach b'chukecha v'nismak b'divrei Toratecha u'v'mitzvotecha le'olam va'ed. Ki hem kayenu ve'orek yameinu Uvahem negei yomam v'layla Ki hem kayenu ve'orek yameinu Uvahem negei yomam v'layla Ki hem kayenu ve'orek yameinu Uvahem negei yomam v'layla Ki hem kayenu ve'orek yameinu Uvahem negei yomam v'layla Yada nai 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 Yada nai 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 Yada nai 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 Yada nai 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 Yada nai 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 Ve'avatecha al tatztir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Page 41. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Ve'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha B'kol levavcha u'b'kol nafshecha u'b'kol meotecha v'hayu hadabarim ha'eleh asher anoki mitzavecha hayom al levavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibarta bam Beshivtecha beveitecha uvlektecha vaderek uveshokbecha uvekumecha ukshartam leot al yadecha vehayu letotafot beinenecha uktavtam al mezuzot beitecha uvisharecha v'ham shimot. Vayomer Adonai Moshe lemor daber b'nei Yisrael. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אדוני אלוהיכם. Adonai Elohechem emet. We continue on page 44. Who is like you, Adonai? Mi chamocha. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamoka nehedar b'kodesh nora, nora, nora tehilot, oh seifele. Mi kamoka ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamoka nehedar b'kodesh nora, nora, nora tehilot, oh, seifele. Malkutecha rauvanecha bokei ayam lifnei Moshe. Zeli, zeli, anu ve'ameru. Malkutecha rauvanecha bokei ayam lifnei Moshe. Zeli, zeli, anu ve'ameru. Mi kamoka ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamoka nehedar b'kodesh nora, nora, nora tehilot, oh, seifele. Mi kamoka ba'elim Adonai. Mi kamoka nehedar b'kodesh nora, nora, nora tehilot, oh, seifele. Oh, seifele. Oh, seifele. We turn to page 45 as we read the left-hand side of the page, the English together, beginning with allow us. Allow us, Adonai, our God, to sleep peacefully. Awaken us to life, O Sovereign. Spread over us your canopy of peace. Restore us with your good counsel, and save us for the sake of your name. Shield us. Remove from us enemies, pestilence, sword, starvation, and sorrow. Remove the evil forces that surround us. Shelter us in the shadow of your wings, for you, God, watch over and deliver us. And you, God, are sovereign, merciful, and compassionate. Ensure our going and coming for life and peace now and forever. May you spread over us your canopy of peace. Baruch atah Adonai, who spreads the canopy of peace over us, over all the people Israel, and over Jerusalem. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. Ivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. Ushmor tzeiteinu Uvoenu L'chaim u'shalom me'ata ve'ad olam. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. Ashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu leshalom ve'amidenu malkeinu lechaim. If you're able to do so, please rise as we turn to page 46 and sanctify Shabbat together, Vishamru. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. B'nei Yisrael oti le'olam, oti le'olam, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki sheshet yamim asa Adonai, asa Adonai et ha-shamayim ve'et ha'aretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Uvayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash, Shabbat vayinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat La'asot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Hatzi Kaddish, page 46. Yikadal v'yikad Shemei Rabbah ve'alma divarak yurtei v'yamlik malkutei b'chayekon v'yomekon v'chayei dekol Beit Yisrael b'galav izmakari v'imeru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorak le'olam olam me'almaya yitbarak yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitbar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitalei v'yitalal shemei dekudasham Rikule lamin kol berkata v'shirata tushbekata v'nekemata damiram be'am ve'imeru Amen. The Amidah for Friday night is a silent prayer. Please use the words of the Siddur to guide you or the private meditations of your own heart. Page 47. For those of you still praying your Amidah, please continue to do so. Shalom Rav is on page 51. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Beitel Beinecha Lechol HaShalom Ki Atahu Melech Adon Lechol HaShalom Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ovenecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael bechol etu vechol sha'a bishlomecha. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rav Yisrael Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. On page 173 on the left-hand side of the page, we have an opportunity to say a Misha Berach, a prayer of healing for those in our community who are suffering affliction. If you have a name you're thinking of, please say this name out loud while we're singing once again, page 173. Misha Berach Avotenu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength, who blessed the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Mishe Berach Imotenu Mekor HaBracha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen. If you're able to do so, please rise. Kaddish Shalem is on page 54. Yikadal v'yikadash shemei Rabbah Be'alma divarakute v'yamlik makute b'chayekon v'yomekon v'chaye dekol beit Yisrael b'galam v'zman kari v'imebru Amen. Yehi shmei Rabbah mevorach le'alam alam me'almaya yitbarak Yitbarak v'yishtabak v'yitbar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh v'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal shemei dekunisha b'richu le'elamin kol berkata v'shirata tushbechata v'nekemata damiram v'yama v'imebru Tifka bal salokon v'anakon eko Yisrael kodam avon v'shmai v'imebru Yehi shalom arabamin shemai v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imebru Ose shalom bimromav hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imeru. Amen. We remain standing. Aleinu is on page 56. Aleinu l'shabeach ladon hakol Latet gudula leotzer breshit, shelo asanu kegoy haratzot, velo samanu kemishpechot adama, shelo sam kelkenu kahem, vegor aleinu kechol hamonam, vanaknu korim, umishtakavim umodim, Lifnei Melech, Malkei Hamlakim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Shehun, Ve'yosed Haaretz, Umoshev Yikaro, Bashamayim Ima'al, Ushkinatu zo, Begov Hemeromi. Kakatu betorato be'adatayom ayashvevota elabavecha ki Adonai hua Elohim b'shamayim ima'al ve'al haaretz mitachachad einod. Kakatu b'toratecha Adonai imlok le'olam va'ed v'ne'emar v'haya Adonai l'melech al kol haaretz bayom ahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad, echad. Please be seated. Mourners and those observing a Yortzeit have an opportunity to say the Mourner's Kaddish, but first we want to acknowledge the Yortzeits for the week: Ellie Belinsky, Clara Buchler, Miriam Seaver Crane, June Freeman, Nathan Friedman, Frida Rosenberg Goldberg, Keith Greenberg, Bessie Halpin, Andar Jonas, Melvin Kowalski, Sam Levine, Ronnie Lynn, Arthur Aaron Newman, Lillian Natishan, Milton Ozer, Samuel Reifman, Ronald Schlesinger, William Sigaloff, Morris Shapiro, Elaine Shapiro, Ruth Shapiro, Arthur Stiles, Shirley Wheel, Leonard Winokur, Bernard Wolf, Linda Wolf, and we're acknowledging the Shloshim of Sylvia Wilk, mother of Sherry Barenblatt. Mourners and those observing a Yortzeit have an opportunity to say the Mourner's Kaddish, which can be found on page 58. Yitzgadal v'yitzkadash shemei rabbah, be'alma divara kirute v'amlik malkute, b'chayechon u'v'yomechon uv'chaye dechol beit Yisrael, ba'agala uv'izman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevorak le'alam alamei almaya. Yitzbarak ve'yishtabak ve'itzpa'ar ve'itramam ve'itnaseh ve'itadar ve'itale ve'ithalal shemei dekudisha barichu le'elam min kol birchata ve'shirata tushbechata ve'nechemata ta'amiran be'alma ve'imru, amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom b'mromav, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru, amen. We now have an opportunity to hear announcements from Mark Ross.
I'll bend over and be close. So a couple of things that are going on. So on the February 7th, and you can grab one of these on your way out, is the Women's Tu B'Shvat Seder. So it got moved. So it's at 6 p.m. Make your reservations. Ladies only. Bring a friend. Reserve it online, and we'd love to see you there. Every Wednesday is Tacos and Talmud, so we brought that back as one of our new programs, so come study with the rabbi. And then something really big, so if you know people with kids, we are going to have a Pokemon Shabbat on February the 24th, where kids, hopefully both from our congregation and all over, will come and enjoy doing something like to do, trading Pokemon cards, learning that with a little Jewishness sprinkled in to make it a sweet Shabbat. And then on Sunday of that same weekend, Toddlers and Torah will be a program for very young kids, 0 to 5 years old, to come learn and have fun with the rabbi. And again, I want to thank everybody for their warm wishes to me, and I'm getting better. And unfortunately, my double vision's going away, so we're back down to our normal level of people instead of double everybody. And but thank to everybody that has filled in my absence and picked up the torch and carried it on, and we're excited about the new things that are coming. There are a lot of big programs coming, so I would like to just invite you to next time we have one of these is to make sure to invite a friend, bring someone with you, because next time I'd like to see double the people with my single vision. Thank you, and Shabbat Shalom. And lastly, I just want to acknowledge one of our members who turned 103 either on Wednesday or Thursday. So reaching out, special shout out to Helen Kerman, and also always to my friend who watches every Friday and Saturday, Suzanne Jalness. Give her a big shout out. So she's getting close, but I believe my mother now is the oldest congregant at 104 3/4. So hopefully you'll be able to come on Shabbat, the 2nd in May, where we celebrate her 104th birthday, as well as 105th. She's 104 3/4, 105th birthday with the congregation. So Shabbat Shalom to everyone.
There's something in the San Antonio water, I guess. I called Helen on her 103rd birthday, and I asked her if she had any sort of wisdom, and she said that you should love everyone in the whole entire world. So, take it from her. That's the secret to long life, is just be full of love. We're going to conclude our service with Adon Olam, page 211. Adon Olam, Asher Malach, B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Le'ed Nasa, V'hefso Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Ve'acharei Kiklot HaKol, Levado Yimlok Nora Adon Olam, Vehu haya, vehu hove, vehu yeh b'tifara Adon Olam, Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Ve'et
Le'ed
Nasa,
Nasa,
V'hefso Kol, Azai Melech Shemo Nikra Adon Olam, Vehu echad ve'ein sheni, lehamshilo lehabira Adon Olam, beli reishit, beli taklit, velo al ve'am Yisra Adon Olam, Adon Olam,
Adon Olam,
Asher Malach,
Asher Malach,
B'terem Kol Yitzir Nivra, Ve'et Nasa.